I don't want to review this movie. I don't want to review it at all. I guess since the title screen already came up, I have to. In Jason Goes to Hell, the world suspects that Jason Voorhees is finally finished. But he still figures out a way to continue his rampage, showing that he cannot be stopped. And as you can see from those clips, Jason looks incredible in this movie. He's just so deformed, his mask is all broken and seeping into his skin. I can't wait to see a full movie with him. Oh. Okay. Well then what are they gonna... No. I need Jason Voorhees himself in my Friday the 13th movies, because as we all know, Jason Voorhees is the only killer in this franchise. Wait. As silly as this is, though, they might be able to pull it off. I like the idea that they're trying something different, because the movies went from Paramount Pictures to New Line. And so New Line just wanted to try something new, so maybe they'll spice it up a little bit, especially seeing as how the last one, Jason Takes Manhattan, was not okay. Holy God, that is incredible. The effects in this movie, I will say, are outstanding. You can actually see most of the kills. They are on screen and they are violent and bloody. My favorite kill in the whole movie, I can't show because it involves a naked woman and I can't do that. But he takes this metal rod, stabs it through her back, yanks it up and splits her in half. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. This is Steven, and believe it or not, he's the hero of our story. I really do like the fact that the main hero in this movie is the little geeky guy. You never see that in these slasher movies. The geeky guy is always the one to be killed off. But in this one, he's the one saving the day. He's fighting the monster. He's rescuing the girl. And I don't know. It makes me happy to see the glasses-wearing geeky guy as the main hero. I like it. What can I say? But all that being said, what the hell is going on in this movie? Here is where we meet Creighton Duke. He is a bounty hunter that brought in several serial killers to the authorities, and he knows about Jason. And as a guy who just knows so much about Jason, he knows how to kill him. He knows what he is. How are they going to explain how he knows all this stuff?
What you think of as Jason? Not Jason. That body he's wearing, that's just me. Boy knows how to dress. He wears other people's bodies like folks wear a suit. Or he may get blown up. This is a little minor inconvenience to him.
The answer is they don't. He just does.
Jason Voorhees. Well, that makes me think of a little girl in a pink dress sticking a hot dog through a donut.
What the hell? Seriously, who is this guy? Apparently in an early version of the script, Creighton Duke had a girlfriend who was murdered by Jason Voorhees, and ever since that happened, he vowed revenge. Too bad they took that out, because why give backstory on this guy? That sounds important. everything balances on what this guy knows. And what this guy knows is...
The only way to kill Jason Voorhees is to destroy his heart. And there's only one person can do that now that Diana's dead. In a Voorhees was he born. Through a Voorhees may he be reborn. And only by the hands of a Voorhees will he die.
What? So the mute masked murderer is on his way to kill his last living relatives. That kind of sounds like another slasher franchise.
We're on Lake Road.
I'll pass the Myers, please.
Did she just say Myers? She just said Myers. She just said Myers Place. Oh, hey, look. They even have the Necronomicon. It's confirmed Jason is a Deadite. Also, not to mention, there's this little gem. After getting dissolved and turned into a little boy in the sewers of New York in the last film, he somehow managed to get back to Crystal Lake in this film. But he's lured into a trap by the SWAT team and then blown up, and they suspect him to be dead. The world cheers and rejoices because the horror of Jason Voorhees is over, even though it is clearly established in the other films that the world does not know who he even is. But it turns out that Jason Voorhees is actually a body-swapping demon worm on a rampage to kill the last of his living relatives, which we've never heard of until now. Though there is Creighton Duke, who has the magical demon-killing dagger, who he must get to the last living relative so that they can stick it through Jason's heart and finally send him to hell. It's never explained how he got the dagger, but he must do it so that he can get his revenge. It's never explained what kind of revenge he's getting, but he must get it. All this is going on while there's the subplot that our main hero and our main lady are estranged from one another, but they have a baby. So the man wants to meet the baby, but the lady won't let him meet the baby because she thinks that he killed her mother, and so there's that going on. And there's also the fact that if Jason can get to one of his last living relatives, he can be birthed again through her. Did you catch all that? No? Then we're on the same damn page. If this plot were just cleaned up, if it were just stripped away of all of the nonsense, this would be a really good Friday the 13th entry. The kills look great. The style is great. The characters are great. But it's just the plot. It makes no damn sense. They tried way too hard, and I don't understand. Many people give this movie a pass because it's funny, but it's really not. It just doesn't make any sense. Although I guess there are some kind of funny parts in here.
What makes you think you can? I got a gun. Fuck that. I got a gun.
So overall, the movie looks great. The kills are fantastic. The effects are outstanding. The characters are likable. But it all just gets brought down way too much by this overbearing and nonsensical plot. Despite all of the many positives that I listed for this movie, I just can't get over how ridiculous the plot and the setup for everything truly is. And that, in and of itself, brings the grade down to a D+. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe so that next week you and I can watch the next entry in the Friday the 13th franchise. I don't know where they're gonna go with it now, though, after this nonsense. What are they gonna do? Send Jason to space? Oh, come on!